a team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber is a team that's got a winning culture, a team that each and every child out there want to be part of. And I'm so privileged, to be part and parcel of this family. In the past, being one of the players, and when I decided to quit, I became one of the assistant coaches that time for about a season. Then I was redeployed to the development, of which it was very, very, very important for me to know how the younger ones, think like, and the players as well. At that age, how do you groom them, and help them to develop, to be big players, to play for a team of Kaizer Chiefs, caliber with so much pressure. So yeah, coming into the game, look, we all know where we come from. This is one season that we did not, start very well. From the beginning, the results were not forthcoming. But we understand, because it's one of those things. Maybe it's a phase, because sometimes these things happen to the best teams in the world. And I think maybe it was our turn as a team not to get the desired result. And we have been under pressure as a technical staff, the players as well. But look, we always positive, knowing that at some stage things will change for the better.
3 goals, 3 points. Lebogang Manyama, what a performance from him. Coach, do you feel that some players are playing for the futures at the club? Because obviously a lot has been said. Do you think with the performance that the players put into it, do you think they're playing for the futures? Thank you.
Yeah, look, these are professionals. These are players that have been trying their level best, trying to showcase their talents. And like I said earlier on, things haven't been going well for us. And I believe that there is no player that will get into the field of play and not want to perform. And this is one season that, we had a lot of challenges, injuries, and we have been traveling a lot, and we had games, back to back. So it was always going to, be difficult for us, to get it right at some point. But yes, a player like Lebu got so much quality, he's one player that, that can add value to the team. He can encourage others, to grind results and also perform well, given the opportunity. So other players, yes, like I said earlier on, there's no player that want to get into the field of play, more especially playing for a team of Kaizer Chiefs, caliber. All the players, they're here to win things. And unfortunately, this has been the season that has been very, very tough for us.
Coach Atta, congratulations on the win, Puti. Just on, let's talk about how you organized today, how you started in today's game. What was the thinking around it, and also you left Ngobo on the bench, and he comes in, he rewards you with a double assist. Was it the right thing to start him on the bench? And maybe if we can also weigh in on your defense. Today you considered 2 goals, and I think now Chiefs, this is the worst number of worst defensive record they've ever had in the club's history.
Thank you, Brave. I think, Brave, I'll start with how we sort of prepared for this game. We knew coming into this game we're playing against the team that is in the top 3 bracket at the moment, and they came into the game obviously, oozing confidence and knowing that they stand a good chance of winning, because we haven't been, getting maximum points or winning even at home. So preparing for them, we knew that they've got very nippy players, very explosive players who are very good on 1v1, and their game model as well is very, very awkward, to stop them when they attack, because they build from the back. They want you to try and close them down. They've got players got so much, quality and very, very, highly technical. And it was always going to be difficult if you want to close them down. And that was going to tire us as well. We wouldn't last for the entire 90 minutes, knowing very well that we've been traveling in and out of the country, and also from Tanzania we went to Venda. So we said let's allow them to build from the back, force them to play long. We've got big boys at the back, and as soon as we regain position, then let's exploit the space as well, because they are one team that they believe in themselves in such a way that whenever they are in attack, they add numbers. So we knew that we were going to get those spaces, and it was now up to us as to how we should we will expose them and exploit the space. So coming into Mshini, we realized that we would need Mshini, Happy, and Javulo Blom in the second half when their energy levels have dropped. So we started with Parker, Katsande, and Baccus, because we wanted to, tire them as well, give them the hope as well that they can match us on the midfield. So we just wanted to keep the ball, and I think Baccus, did his part, and after 60 minutes, we knew that we were going to take him out. And then now we'll introduce Mshini, who can easily penetrate and see the runners and pinpoint, the runners. So, yeah, and we managed to execute the plan. And Javulo as well, when he came on, he gave us the stability in the middle, because we knew that Katsande wasn't going to last for 90 minutes. And Happy, when we brought in Happy, now we wanted them, since they were chasing the game, we knew that we were going to get the space behind them, because they were going to add numbers, like I said earlier on. And yeah, we caught them maybe twice, but if you look at the game, first half they had chances, to get into the halftime leading maybe by 2-1. So we were fortunate not to concede, and Bruce did very well to keep us in the game. To keep us in the game. And second half, we always knew that even if they can score, because if you can check all the chances that they created, we actually gave the ball to them, And we know that football is a game of mistakes. And today's game was more like trying to build the confidence, of the players, and also make them start believing in themselves more. And they responded positively, and we are happy with it.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Fiery performance. Just not to compare, but was today a bit of a demonstration of when you allow players to run at defenders, as they are capable of, things can happen. I know it wasn't a perfect performance. There were a lot of aspects, but like you say, fighting performance. But the first goal where Katsande ran through, set it up for Manyama. The second goal where Norbo ran from the halfway line, set it up for Manyama. And the third one where Castro ran down the left, set it up for Norbo, who then teed up for Manyama. It just shows, I think, when a team runs at another team and has the bravery to do that, it can get results. I don't know if you'll agree. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, big man. Yeah, look, each and every player will want to get into the field and express himself. And we told them, even at training, that football is a game of mistakes. And give me one player that is perfect, even the best players in the world, they do make mistakes, So football is a game of mistakes, but it's how, you recover to regain position immediately, So, yeah, we wanted them to express themselves more and play the way, that can benefit the team, not individually, but collectively as a team. We knew that it was always going to work for us. So it's pleasing to see players, regaining their confidence, believing in themselves and their talent. And us as technical staff will always support them, and guide them to the right direction.
Evening, coach, and congratulations. I would like to know from your experience so far, what has been the difference between the DStv Premiership and the CAF Champions League, which you've been doing very well so far? Thank you.
Playing here at home, you obviously playing against teams that their tactical approach and the playing personnel, and playing teams in the Champions League. As much as we do our analysis, sometimes you find it difficult actually, to get it right, because the challenges there are not the same. Yeah, we're traveling. Maybe you'll go to Cape Town, play a game against Cape Town City. You already know, your next game. This is how you can approach it. You package your games. So when you play in Africa, teams they play mind games. You play against a team like Simba. As soon as you arrive there, you can feel the atmosphere. And remember, our players, they come from a situation where there are no supporters that are supporting them, or that are coming to the stadium, like because of the situation that we're in as a country. Then you get there, and then there's 60,000 people that are coming to watch the game, and you see those people from the airport, supporting their team. And so it is very, courageous. It helps our players, mentally. And now they are growing, especially the young ones, because they are being exposed at the higher level of football in the continent. And we know that in the near future, we'll get back to where we belong as a team. And going forward, I think our boys, will now learn how to manage, games in Africa and manage games here back home, because that side also, the match officials are not making it easy. Some of the fouls that you get in Africa, so here you might not get them, or it's vice versa, So that's the difference, but it's all about mentality. So it helps our boys to be strong mentally, and yes, it will benefit the team going forward.